Hello and welcome to Shredder Zoo. It's been a little while since the last episode, so I apologise for that. A little bit longer than I would normally leave it. But look, I have dyed my armour, so I'm now kind of green and I think that was the brick colour I used. But yeah, so I can't believe we've actually gone this long without dyeing the armour. But anyway, I need to explain a few things. Some things have happened. So we've got a few things that I've got planned to do today. So the last episode was the educational special, and that was on the Argy, one of my favourite ones I've done so far. If you haven't seen that one, I definitely recommend going to check that out. But I'm kind of in the bird mood at the moment, the flying creature mood at the moment because of that. And so we're actually going to continue on with the aviary, and actually I've started building out an extension. So this is the zoo, in case you knew. We're building exhibits for all the creatures in Ark, and this is the aviary. So I've got 4 sections at the moment. One for the Pteranodon, one for the Topahara, one for the Argy, and one for the Pelicornus, which I still haven't got yet, but don't worry, we will do eventually. And so I'm building out this area here for the Quetzal. Now the Quetzal is a lot bigger and needs its own space. So I'm thinking this is probably about big enough. I don't know, I mean, I think animal welfare probably have something to say about keeping an animal this big in a cage this small, but you know what? It takes so long to gather this stuff that we're just going to have to go with it. And I'm also kind of running out of space here a little bit as well. But I'm going to build up this platform. We're going to get it's going to be larger than the individual enclosures for the other birds there. So it'll have space, it'll be absolutely fine. But I want to just show you something. At the moment I'm riding Krieg, who is not my Quetzal. I've borrowed this one from Dreyarch. Now the reason for that is my Quetzal, who was called Neil deGrasse Tyson, named after the astrophysicist, he died. He died off camera. I didn't record it. Basically I was flying over the swamp and my internet crashed out because I'm with Sky Internet, and it started raining, which of course means Sky can't handle the rain, so the internet cut out, and my game crashed. When I logged back on, it was a real struggle to find him, and when I did find him, he was being attacked by a terror bird, and I just wasn't there in time to save him. He died just as I found him. We still have Johannes Kepler down there, but we're going to need some more Quetzals, because I'm going to need one. I mean, you use the Quetzal a lot, so I need a workhorse, a kind of a Quetzal that we're going to use to gather all the resources and to fly around and stuff, that as our main mode of transport really. And also I'm going to need one to put in the exhibit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly over to Dreyarch's base. I'm going to need to return this Quetzal, and he's got loads of Quetzals around his base actually. Now, I'm not going to steal one of his Quetzals. What I am going to do though is I'm going to breed a couple of his Quetzals, and we'll hatch our own out, and we'll raise one up. So that's what we can do first of all. Once we've done that, then we'll carry on building the exhibit over there, we'll have a new Quetzal exhibit to show off in the zoo. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to fly over to Dreyarch's base, and we'll get ourselves a Quetzal egg. So I'll see you when I'm over there. Alright guys, this is Dreyarch's base, and if you haven't seen this before, I don't think I've showed this off in my videos before, but he's got a great base here. The tree house is in the redwoods. Just for you to follow this river up from my base, just follow this river and you'll come to it. And yeah, it's absolutely amazing. So if you haven't, you should check out his channel, and you should see the videos he's done on building these greenhouse he's got at the top there and this base here. So definitely check that out. The link is in the description. But as you see, there are a lot of Quetzals here. Now they are mate boosted, so we do have more than one. We have males and females here. So I mean, obviously now he's leveled these guys up. So looking at the stats, I'm not really going to know what's what, because I really want one with a decent weight stat. Now, of course, all I can go by is what the stats are at the moment. So we have 1422. Who have we got here? This is the one we were riding in. 1422, that looks to be suspiciously similar. We have, weight is 1123. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find 2 that look good, and then we'll get to mating. So I'll just pick out the 2 best ones that I can, and then we'll see if we can get an egg. Okay guys, I've picked out a couple that I think I'm going to breed from. I'm going to go with Loki there and Tartanka. So let's have a look at the quick stats. Now obviously Drake will have leveled them up. It's impossible to tell what the base stats are, so I don't know how reliable this is, but that's all I can go with really. He's not around to ask, so we're just going to go with it. So 8,000 health, 3,000 stamina, 1422 movements, weight, 330 melee damage, and 417 movement speed. I have a feeling that's been pumped a bit. So that is the female, and the male we're going to go with is Loki. 5,000 health, 1,000 stamina, not quite so good. 2,000 weight. That's kind of what I went for. It was the highest weight. Again, it could well be pumped, but we'll just see how it works out. 160 melee damage, 167 movement speed. So these are the two we're going to go for. So we're going to follow, and we're going to follow, and we then should be able to enable wandering, and do the same here. Okay, so I'm just going to see if I can get off here a little bit. Oh my god, right, hopefully they're not going to fly around. And let's go. So hopefully they should be mating. Yes, they are. There we go, we can see the mating progress there. Shouldn't take too long. So right, once we get an egg, and I could get the egg back to the base, I think, and yeah, I'll see you back then. Alright guys, we are back at base, and I have the Quetzal egg, and it should be on my inventory. Here we are. We are going to drop the item, and let's have a look. It is too hot. What? Oh no, is it still too hot? Oh no, there we go, incubating. I was going to say, I've got 4 air conditioners, they're all on. It should be okay, but yeah, it is incubating. So yeah, we're going to leave that going there. I've got a load of meat on Krieg. We're still borrowing Krieg for the time being. We'll replace this one once we have our own Quetzal back again. And I've actually got some beer as well. I don't know whether 10's going to be enough because I wanted to make a tavern, but I did have to get some beer, so we can always use that later on. But for now, I want to get the birds done, because once I've got the Quetzal done, I think that's all the flying things in the game. Obviously, I need to get the Pelagornis. And there's the Archaeopteryx, which is the other one, but again that's not quite the same league. It's not a rideable one. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that flies that I haven't done? I've done the Dimorphodon, so I have a Dimorphodon enclosure over here. This is where all my Dimorphodons are. They're inside there, and I've done an educational special on those, I think. Have I? God, I can't even remember what I've done now. Pretty sure I have. Yeah, yes, because I've got all the signs around for these ones here. Yeah, so I've done those ones, and we're working our way through the other flying dinos. So I've done the RG. That was the last one. I definitely recommend going and check out that video, because it's absolutely amazing. One of my favourites. And yeah, so we've got the other ones there, and then we have the Quetzal. I can't think of any other flying things. You have to let me know in the comments if I've forgotten anything. It's quite a good chance I have forgotten things, because I do have a memory like a sieve. But yeah, so don't forget to leave a like while you're at it as well. How's the egg doing? Is it going to take a while? Looks like that's going to take a little while, not too long. But I think while we're waiting for that, I'm going to do a bit of resource gathering and building of ceilings and walls and things, and then when I come back we should be able to make some more progress on the actual enclosure for the Quetzal. So I shall see you very shortly. Alright guys, so I'm over here at the aviary. Now I've gathered a little bit of resources, probably not enough to complete it, but it's fine. I just want to get a little bit done. So the first thing I want to do, actually, do I have them on me? No, I think I've got some greenhouse walls on the Quetzal over here. There we go, I've got plenty of those. Let's just take a few. That should do for now, because all I want to do really is put a couple of walls on here. So this is going to be a little bit of a tunnel system, just to get from one place to the other. Now, one of the interesting updates, you can actually cycle through all available snap points all around you. It's pretty amazing. I really quite like that. So anyway, all I'm going to do is put a glass or greenhouse window there and there, and we'll just go up to the top. 3. No, I will. Oh, interesting. Do I want to go all the way up to the top? I will go all the way up to the top. So we just do another one here, like so. And yes, it'll be a nice little sort of tunnel area just to go through like that. And then obviously we'll put a couple of ceilings on up there. We can go through here. So what we could do is we could probably get rid of a couple more of these, just to kind of make this more kind of match that opening. I think that will look quite nice. And yeah, definitely get rid of these ones. He seems, you know, you might hit your head as you go through. Doesn't seem very comfortable. So okay, so I put a couple of gates in. I'm just trying to figure out how big I really want to do. Ideally, I don't know whether I want to perhaps come out further. It will make it a little bit lopsided. So nothing, I don't know. So or I could do, and I'll just show you if I can. So we'll go off in this direction with the gate like that. So I might just do that. I think that'll be. Let's see, that comes out to about this point here. So we'll go down like this. So I think if I come out any further, I may need to put another row of ceilings on here. So that's the kind of, you know, maybe I should do one bigger. It'll make it a little bit lopsided here because this is the kind of the center. I guess it doesn't matter so much. We just need to kind of get this done. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Let's see. We should be able to get this to snap to that point there. Let's do K mode back a little bit. Make sure we need to get the gates all matching on the right area, the right way round, I should say, like that. There we go. So there we go. So that will be kind of almost like twice as big as the enclosures that these guys have in there. So I will definitely need to come out further with the ceilings on this side because we now need to move in at an angle, which is going to go out like this, and you can see that goes off over to the edge, over to your left there. So okay, I think I actually have some ceilings on the Quetzal as well, hopefully. I don't know if I have enough. I might need some pillars as well. I've got 9 ceilings. We'll just have to see how that does. Let's put those back. Don't need those just yet. So let's see. Are we going to need pillars? That looks to be okay. Yeah, so we're going to need a pillar on that side. And I don't think I have any pillars on me at the moment. So let's just, I'll put in the ones that I can. Like that, yeah. So we'll definitely need some pillars. Okay, let me grab some pillars and we'll check on the egg as well just to see what that's like. I'll see you in just a moment. Alright guys, the egg is nearly ready but not quite, so we can get a little bit more building in before we catch out our Quetzal. So I've just extended out the platform there, and it should be big enough now to get in the angled gateway, which we're going to place snapping to this point. We need to get at the angle like that, and then let's of course move back on the K mode. There we go. Make sure it's the right way around. That's where we want it, like that. So now we can angle in again. How far? Let's see, do we want to angle in again? Yes, I think we'll angle in again now. So we will now get it to be straight on. Let's get it to snap like that. Move back again. There we go. I think that is right. Let's just check. Yeah, perfect. Alright, so that's basically what I'm going to do, is just get this to go all the way around. I'm thinking I may need to extend it out this way a little bit as well. This is going to be really big, but it's fine, absolutely fine. We need it big because it's going to be for the Quetzal. So I'm actually really looking forward to doing some more of the educational videos on these guys. The RG one was really good to do, and I'm really looking forward to doing the Quetzal. So let's say that goes like that. Brilliant. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just get this finished up, and then it'll probably be time to check on the egg at that point. So I'll see you when that's done. Okay guys, we're back there, and I can see it. Oh my god, let's not let's grab some meat. I just need to grab a bit of meat. Hopefully it's not going to die. We'll imprint on it. There we go. We'll name it later. Let's quickly stick some meat on. There we go. Fantastic, we've got it. Okay, great. So let's have a look at it. We have a male, level 109. Let's have a look at its stats. 5,000 health, 889 weight. That's not very good, really, is it? But I'm hoping it will go up once we imprint on it. Now, of course, if it asks for some weird kibble, we're not going to get very far on the imprinting. Okay, so decent health. Stamina, 3,000 stamina is pretty good. Movement speed is going to be, I think that's fairly standard. Melee damage 208. So actually a little bit disappointing on the weight. I was hoping it would have a bit better weight than that, but well, we'll have to wait and see when it grows up if it's going to be any better. We've got 10 minutes now until it wants its first care. We need to make sure that it has plenty of meat on it, and let's see if we can, how much we can stick on. So that should keep going for a little while. So yeah, I need to keep an eye on that and continue on with the buildings. So yeah, we're going to be having a busy time, but I'll probably cut out most of that for you guys, and I'll show you once I've got things a little bit further along. Alright guys, we're about to need to give care to our baby Quetzal, and I want to see what kind of difference it makes to its stats, if I can do it, of course. What does it need? Cuddle. We could do that. Brilliant. Only 6%. Oh my god, that's going to take forever. Okay, so let's have a look here. Didn't do anything to the weight at all. Put the health up. Yeah, so it did a little bit to the health, I think, but did nothing to the weight. So hopefully that'll. I'm sure weight is a statistic that changes. I'm not too sure. So now we have what, 13 minutes for the next one. Okay, this could take some while, and there's no way we're going to get 100% of this guy, but we'll do the best we can. So anyway, let's go and carry on with the building. I've done a little bit more. I might as well keep you guys with me while I just finish off the last couple of bits. Well, at least of the. I don't know what. I guess it's still an octagon. It's going to have 8 sides to it, but not quite the same as the other ones. It's not the regular shape. So let's put the last ones in. So let's have a look. We'll back up a little bit more. There we go. That should be like that. And yeah, so I should have enough. I might be one short. I'm not too sure. So we can have one like that. We need to make sure it matches on this side. So we have one at the angle, which I've just done, and then two this way. Let's have a look like this. So yeah, I need to make sure I get it the right way around. Snapping on and like that. We're almost done. You are going to be in the way, I think, buddy. Let's move you a little way over this side. So you can see how big it's going to be. It's going to have absolutely plenty of room. We're only going to have one Quetzal on display, which I think will probably be, well, we'll have to see which is better out of the one that we're now raising, and Johannes Kepler, who's my other Quetzal that we have already. We'll keep the better one for use as our kind of transport and our resource gatherer. And there we go. I've got one more. Yeah, now hopefully these will match up. You should be able to get these to snap in place. Come on, you can do it. Snap. There we go. And it should snap nicely if I move back a little bit. Fantastic. There we go. So that's the cage sort of sorted out. Now what I will want to do, obviously the same as what I've done with the aviary, is encase this whole thing in greenhouse glass. And then put up some cages, some metal railings around here. So yeah, that's going to take quite some time to gather those resources. And how far out do we go? Yeah, this is really frustrating. If you've seen my Scorched Earth creative series, you'll notice that the same sort of thing happened. I cannot get this lower into the ground. It just won't even snap to it. I guess if I've played around with the angle, maybe I could, but unfortunately I just couldn't do it. So the only way to build up around here was to stick it up in the air a bit, which is a bit annoying. But we're just going to have to live with it. There's nothing I can really do. We'll encase this whole thing in glass, and we should be okay. Now, did I even actually need this extra row? Because that goes up to there. I could probably actually get rid of this row. I might not even need it, so we could always do that. But this over this side works quite nicely because it comes in pretty much the same as that, really. So we can definitely get the glass going down on that side. Let me just do that, because I've got some glass on us over here, 22. I might as well just use up these ones, and we'll see how far we can get. Now this is going to be where the metal railings go. I guess I don't actually need it. Depends on whether it will actually snap to it. It does. So I could just put glass down this bit rather than metal railings. I think I'm going to do that because I had to use so many metal railings. If you saw the episode where I built the aviary in the first place, you'll see how many railings it takes, and that's a lot of resources, a lot of metal, a lot of cementing paste. It's really quite difficult to get. So I'm just going to do it all glass down here. I'm still going to need these ones here, and here will still need the metal railings, but at least maybe this one it won't. So we cut ourselves down a little bit of resource gathering, which I'm always happy with. So if we can get this like so. I could actually use the new feature and cycle through all the available snap points if I don't get it in the right place. But we're doing okay at the moment. And like so. So we definitely needed to go all the way out here, didn't we? Yes, we did. So this one will be encased in glass, like so, and like that. So I've got a few more left. We'll just keep on going, and yeah, we'll call it a day. Well, we'll not call it a day because we're going to get a lot more done. I want to get that Quetzal done as much as possible. That may have to wait a little while, but yeah. Anyway, we are just about done. We've got 2 more left. Actually, I'm going to hold off there just in case I decide to get rid of the rest of it. But you can see how it's going to go like that. Looks pretty good, pretty good. Let's stick on one more glass like that and like that. There we go. And that's all my glass done. So I need to make up a lot more of those, a lot of metal railings. But other than that, you can pretty much see what it's going to be like. We have one Quetzal in the middle. We're going to have... How are we going to do this? I guess what you will do is just come up to here and just look at it from this point. You won't actually walk into the enclosure. Much the same way as you just have to look through the bars at the guys in there. Our Topahara is in there, our Argies are in there, and our Pteranodons in there. And now we're going to have our Quetzal. Brilliant. Okay, well, I'm going to see how much of this I can get done, and I'll also keep checking on the Quetzal. Once everything is kind of done as much as I can do, then we'll come back. So I'll see you soon. Alright guys, well, I think I am pretty much done for today, so let me show you what this place looks like. It's a little bit different design than what I had originally planned, but I actually think it looks pretty good. So we have the cage as normal. All the metal bars are in place, all the gates are here. Now what I've done is I've surrounded it with a 3-high wall and sloped at the front there. I think that looks quite nice. So this 3-high wall goes all the way around the outside. And I think that looks pretty good because you can't get the Quetzal through these gates, and you can't get the Quetzal through the hatch frames, the large hatch frames. They're still too small. So the only way to get Quetzal in and out will be through the roof. So I wanted to leave the roof open, whereas all the other exhibits, they are all closed. So I want to leave it open. Now the Quetzal's well trained, so it's not going to fly away, and of course there's nothing dangerous around here that's going to be able to attack from above. But you can see here it's all surrounded. We've got a little tunnel separating the two enclosures. We'll go and have a look at it inside in a moment, and so what I'll do, I will close this down here. Now I have left it open for the time being because at the moment visitors can get through into here, but I need to be able to get in and out myself, and there's no other way. So what I think I might do is maybe put a doorway in here or something, or maybe I could have, actually, what I could do is put a doorway in this way, so this is kind of like a staff entrance, and just have another tunnel going across. I probably will do that, but I'll do that another time. That's probably the best bet. And then what I can do is what have I done? I just shut myself inside. That door pushed me. So what I can do is then close this off with metal railings as well, so the visitors can't actually get in and annoy the Quetzal. But there we go, so that's the Quetzal. So talking to Quetzals, we're going to go and check on our little baby Quetzal, who's not quite a baby anymore, hasn't fully grown up yet. One more look at the from the sky here. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I think it looks really nice. So yeah, we will just nip over here. Now unfortunately it's definitely not going to get 100% because it is now asking for kibble, which I don't have. So I'm asking for a raptor kibble, and I don't have any raptor eggs. I don't have any female raptors, so I don't ever get any more any eggs. So I can't do it unfortunately, so that's raptor egg. But we've got up to 32%. Nothing brilliant, but at least the weight has gone up to just over 1,000. Still pretty low. Definitely need to pump that. We'll just have to see how the stats turn out in the end. We'll maybe do a little bit of leveling on it, try and get some levels, and see what I can get that weight put up to. But if not, well, then we'll just move over and we'll start using Johannes Kepler. Or maybe we'll try and get ourselves another Quetzal at some point. But so this one could well go in the display. So we need to think of a name for it. So if you have any suggestions for names, now remember I do like to name my dinosaurs after scientists or famous people who have done something significant. And of course I would do name some of my dinosaurs after subscribers as well. There's plenty named after various people who have requested it. So if you want a dinosaur named after you, put your name down in the comments and let me know which dinosaur you want to be named after. And we'll consider doing that. But I think for now that's going to be it. So we have our Quetzal, we have our Quetzal enclosure, and so we just need to wait for this to it's about halfway, so it's going to take another couple of hours probably to get done. And we'll be able to get Quetzal in the enclosure over there, and we're done. So I want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you sticking around to the end of these episodes. And I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave any likes, any comments, any feedback, any suggestions. I love to hear everything. And yeah, the zoo's really taking shape now, but we've got loads of space left, but we have loads and loads more creatures we need to get done. I think I might start working on a swamp enclosure next, even though we don't actually have any water or any swamps up here, because we've got the Caprisuchus and we've got the Sarcos and things and the frogs that we can do. That'd be a good enclosure to do. There's that, and of course I still need to work on the tavern. That was going to be the next one, but I just really wanted to get this enclosure finished. I think that looks absolutely amazing. I'm really, really happy with that. So yeah, I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time, and I'll see you then.